What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Ounce's Toy Show.
It's Fan Mail Friday. I got, the comments and stuff that you guys write in. I got a box here, and I got a package. I've been feeling this one up. I think I might have a hunch. I'm a little excited. First, we read the comments. That's what we always do. CH Gamer writes in on YouTube. Awesome, mate. He was talking about a couple of the videos that I've been doing. He wants me to subscribe because I'm better than Grim. Look, he said it right there. Well, that's just my handwriting. That's not really proof, I guess. YouTube, Professor Brick writes in on YouTube. Cool fan mail pickup. Thank you, sir. That page figure was pretty awesome. Del Rico on YouTube also writes in. Cool fan mail as always. The fan mail videos are big and popular. I love it. Thank you, everybody. Brian and his cousins who wrote in on Amino, he writes in on YouTube. I believe you are going to get more subscribers in no time. Thank you, sir. I would like to hope so. It's always, an uphill battle until you get there. And then you should still keep fighting that uphill battle because you should always better yourself. Never settle. Ever. What else? Oh, okay. Also along the fan mails, everybody's saying, that I was better than Grim, and Grim this, and Grim that, and Apple Balls versus Grim. Chloe, my new friend on YouTube, she writes in, there was, Hector had written something about, Grim and Apple Balls, and that I was Paul Heyman in that video. I was trying to do a Paul Heyman representation of Brock Lesnar, only I was my pal Alex, and they were the Ninja Twins. But anyway, that's all over, but Chloe goes and says, who's Grim? I love it! Thank you, Chloe. Thank you. Mr. Singh writes in on Amino. Thanks for following me. I really appreciate it. P.S. You're a great YouTuber, so keep on entertaining everyone. He says everyone. That's all y'all. All y'all. Who says these things? Dave2801 Epic on YouTube writes in, Alex is honestly one of the best channels on YouTube. Dude, thanks, man. I've said it before. Me and my son, we just set out to have a little fun with the camera. And, he was a little shy in the first couple hundred episodes. But eventually he came around. And now we're, 350-something episodes later. 360? What are we up to? I can't count. Somebody look in the description and tell me what, in the title, tell me what number episode this is. Big Daddy Reviews writes in on YouTube. Alex, I love your custom Transformers. Thanks, man. I put a lot of work into them. What I wanted to do was, I went to college to be a teacher, and right around, middle of college, the teaching industry kind of went to crap. And it's been back and forth over the years, and I have a lot of friends who are teachers, and they do a great job, really, for the amount of crap that they got to put up with. But what I wanted to do was, I wanted to design action figures, because I found myself, I had this knack to say, what would be better if they did this with that, or if this would look better this way. So that's what I did. I wanted to, primarily my number one goal was Transformers with Hasbro. But, there's Mattel, there's Toy Biz, there's Playmates, there's a ton of other industries you could get into. I guess you had to know somebody, so I never got into it. But what I do is I started making my own action figures out of this, that, and the other thing. I made a Mr. Sinister figure out of this old, it wasn't Spawn, but it was something else, like Youngblood or Wildcats. And they were solid 5 or 6 inch action figures. And I'm like, this guy looks pretty badass. And the way his little napkin on his head was turned, he was like an army looking guy. He had a bandana tied on. I said, if I could paint his face white, I could totally make Mr. Sinister out of this guy. And I did. I made his badass Mr. Sinister. And, I glued a little charm on his chest. A little bedazzle charm. It was killer. What else? There was, Overkill from the Spawn lines. We painted him into Juggernaut. My brothers and I, we were like, we need a badass giant Juggernaut figure. And here they come with Overkill. And we're like, we got to do this. So he had these big shoulder pads, almost like horns that formed like a head, and we shaved them down so they had regular rounded shoulders, and we painted it all red. And I got out of the gumball machines out in the exit of a lot of stores, usually Toys R Us has those things, and it comes out with that little dome bucket, and you gotta pop it open. I took one of those and I cut holes in the face and I made a helmet out of it. totally badass. And then, what's the big project early on that I did? I turned it into like a 200 or so episode. I took Armada, Optimus Prime. It was the age of the minicons. Everything was like so popular. So to me, here you have Armada, not even just Armada Optimus Prime. Here you have Optimus Prime. It's a truck and a trailer, and he comes with a little race car. And you could fit these little race cars on different points of his shoulders and his legs. Now, that just sets off a bell in my head. Hello, let's recolor this into the Stuntagon. So that's what I did. I got an Optimus Prime with this little race car. I colored Optimus Prime. I colored him black to look like Minosaur. I'll link the video. And I got extra minicons to be the Stunticons. And it's badass. I entered it in a project, custom contest, Mr. Plastic Robot, years and years and years ago. Kind of when Grim and I first started out on Grim's Toy Show. I didn't win anything, but the guy said I did some awesome work. I'm like, that's winning enough alone. Next comment. Devon Santiago on YouTube writes in, my name is Devon, big fan. What's up, Devon? Thank you. Rob, who is not Jennifer Campbell. The YouTube name is Jennifer Campbell. His name is Rob. I had no idea. What did you write? Something about turning... He wrote in that he liked turning Decepticons, Autobots into Decepticons. And, yeah. Okay, so years ago, there was this original Star Trek series with William Shatner and Leonard Nimoy as Mr. Spock. They go into the Energizer room and they beam down to somewhere, but something happens and they go into this parallel universe where everybody is like this evil twin of themselves. And those particular guys cross over into the normal stream. So we see, who was it? It was Captain Kirk. I want to say it was the Dr. McCoy. And maybe Uhura or Spock. No, because Spock took charge. It was a couple of the characters. It wasn't like the whole team. But they find themselves in this alternate parallel universe. And everybody's evil. And they got to try to figure out a way to get back. And it was great. So... if you guys have never seen the episode, you got to go look it up. It's called like Mirror Mirror or Shattered Glass or something along those lines. But what they did was Hasbro took the same idea and did it to their Transformers, where they made the Autobots the bad guys, gave them like reverse colors, and the Decepticons were the good guys and gave them like reverse colors. And they called it Shattered Glass. It was pretty cool. And I'm like... MFer, I thought of that like 20 years ago, and here's that, but whatever, you have no proof. Anyway, that was my story, Rob. But I take guys and, sometimes we make them a Decepticon, and sometimes it comes out and it's an Autobot. It depends what mold I'm using and who I want it to be. Zeno writes it on YouTube, do you work in Staten Island? Because he knew a guy up there that looks like me, and they were good friends. We talked, and no, Zeno, sorry, I never worked in Staten Island. I was there for a day once, but I never had a shop on a regular basis where I would have gotten to know you. Sorry. MCPE Gaming writes in on YouTube. Hello, Alex, you're the best, and wants a shout-out. My bro, we don't do shout-outs, but that alone gets you in the fan mail, so I hope you saw that, and something else. Chloe writes in on herself that my Q&As are awesome, and sign me up with hearts. Thank you, Chloe, so much. And then she says in a later comment later in the week, I've been liking your videos way too much, I'm gonna subscribe. Yes, thank you, Chloe. Grimmy writes in on Amino, I'm your biggest fan, wants a shout out, would be forever grateful. We don't do shout outs, but if you write a nice little something like that, that's enough to get me to read your comment. That you don't need a shout out. If I did shout-outs, we'd be here all damn day long. Oh, goddamn day long. Dolphin Wizard 941 writes in on Amino. Thanks for being one of my first followers. I happen to do that. I'll get into these chat groups on Amino, and I'll look and see who's in the group, and if I follow them or not, and if I don't, I do. And sometimes it's like a new user, so I turn out to be like the biggest thing. So here's a kick in the pants before we get to the packages. My friends that I play EverQuest with, Drez and Farron and Winters and Murderous, they didn't know that I had this web show. So we were playing the other night where I'm like, yeah, I run a web show. And they're like, you what? So they started watching and stuff like that. It's really fun. If you guys don't know, we play EverQuest. If you look me up, I'm trying to work it out on YouTube where I can stream on YouTube so you can watch me play. But right now I stream it through Twitch. Look me up on My Pal Alex. I'm pretty much My Pal Alex everywhere you look. Oh, look at this! We're going right to the package. It's from my buddy Ryoga. He sends... Nice. He sends a letter. Letter for Alex. There it is. Dear Alex, I hope you enjoyed the Paige figure I sent you. Totally. It was so awesome because Paige is gorgeous. Did you guys see Total Divas this week? All the divas go on vacation to Mexico, and there's about middle of the episode. There's they're all like in tiny bathing suits rolling around on the beach. I'm like, ah! Anyway, they're all gorgeous. Paige is the best though, hands down. I saw the intro and I think it's awesome. Yes, I took his Paige figure that he sent me and I made separate intros to kind of show, to kind of change up the cast of Alex the Toy Show. Paige intro number 2 seems to be the most popular one. You guys check them out, and I'm gonna keep using different ones until everybody says they like a certain one. Saw the Paige intro. Anyhow, I sent you another diva. Yes. For you, and it's Basic Series 50 Summer Rae. Oh, nice! Oh, awesome! Oh, I can't wait to look. Thank you in advance. So I hope you enjoy, but before I say anything else, I have 3 questions to say. What do you think of Jimmy Controversy? Do you know that Charlotte won the Divas title? And is Charlotte the new Trish Stratus? P.S. Good luck with Apple Balls. I hope you turn face and be a good guy again. Yes, I do. I am a face. I never really turned heel. I'm just kind of helping my other half of friends out when they're not on Grimm's Toy Show, and they came up with the idea to fight Grimm, and I'm like, hey, you're fighting him, not me. So it's not really me turning heel. I just spoke on their behalf to, because sometimes they can't cut a better promo. Not to say that I cut a better promo, because I kept looking at my phone. But yes, you know what? I'll answer your questions right here, and then I'll do them again Sunday in the Q&A. Jimmy Controversy, he's pretty cool. When he's not, pissing Grimm off, he's a good kid to talk to. I like him. Did I know that Charlotte won the Divas title? Yes, I watched Night of Champions this past Sunday. It was pretty awesome. And then is Charlotte the new Trish Stratus? Growing up on Trish Stratus, I don't think there's anyone ever going to be Trish Stratus ever. She was the best at a time when there were other divas that could have been better, and you can't argue with the best. So no, I think Charlotte's going to accomplish a lot, but I don't think she'll be on the level of Trish Stratus. Not ever. All right, this next box is from Michael, but if I know what's in here, I need a little help opening this up, so I'm going to clap in some help. Yeah! What's up, Feisty Pants?
Yeah, what's up, Boots?
Oh, we got some fan mail here.
Yeah,
and,
I love fan mail.
I think you might want to open this one.
Yeah, boy.
Let's see what it is.
I don't know, but
All
it's
right.
gotta be good.
All right. What is it?
Minecraft.
Oh, it's Minecraft.
Mini box. I think I know who it is.
I think I know who it is.
The Cave Spider.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe, but there is a wrapper, apparently.
Yeah, there's a wrapper.
It's already open.
Okay.
Ooh, it's a good one. Yes,
It's the Cave Spider. All
right.
right.
Where did I thought he would look like?
Very cool. You say thank you, Michael?
Thanks, Michael.
Thanks,
for giving
Michael.
me this Cave Spider. Thanks you so much.
All right. That's all for fan, man. Now, make sure you're leaving your comments how awesome we are, on the YouTube comments. You could tweet them to me, Instagram them to me, leave them on the fan mail blogs on Amino, or if you got stuff to send us, here's the fan mail address, Alex's Toy Show, P.O. Box 13, Bayville, New Jersey, 08721. Like this video, leave us a comment, and subscribe for more!
Like a boss.
Like a boss.